When I reflect back now, I can see that things were unsafe very early on in the relationship, and I wasn't able to validate that what I was experiencing was so dangerous. The violence in the relationship culminated in a pretty serious physical assault when I was pregnant. When the children got to an age where they were speaking up, they started being targeted as well. Around the age of 4 or 5, they would run over to me and, stand by my legs and say, "Don't hurt mommy." I asked my partner to attend a couples counseling session, and after the therapist contacted me and said, "I can't continue working with the two of you. I'm concerned about controlling behavior and intimidation that I observed," and then made me aware of Women in Crisis. I was actually fairly new to Guelph, and I wasn't aware of the agency. I first made contact by calling their crisis support line. I feel very fortunate to have gotten out when I did because of the escalating violence. When things did go wrong, I was blamed, so I had internalized the abuse as my fault. I had children that I felt responsible to protect, so there was a period of time where I felt that staying was the way that I was protecting them. Also, in speaking to my worker at Women in Crisis, she was able to explain to me what court abuse was. I wasn't able to recognize it, and to also see through a lot of the intimidation I was experiencing legally. This was very helpful. Having the supports in the community, being in touch with Women in Crisis, and advocating for police involvement and involvement from FNCS. I feel very fortunate that I did have access to the support that I needed to bring myself and my children to safety, but I recognize that not all women have the same outcome as me.
My mom, a friend of hers, had told her about Tim, saying he was going through a rough time and needed somebody to talk to. At that time, my mom worked for Women in Crisis as a volunteer. She offered to talk to him, and they were together for 6 years, and everything seemed fine up until that day. My mom's murder occurred in 1992. Every day is a struggle. Every day we think about Mom. Because of all the work that my mom did for Women in Crisis and for the city, shelter has now been renamed Mary Ann's Place, and there's a park where the old shelter used to be that is now called Mary Ann's Park. And she left a legacy. Mother's murder is an extreme case of intimate partner violence. It doesn't always go that far, but the risk is always there. So if you're scared, there's the police, and I strongly suggest you reach out to Women in Crisis.
I am so grateful to Women in Crisis for helping me bring myself and my children to safety. I could not have imagined being able to do this without the services.
I don't want it to be that my mom died in vain. I don't want other women to go through this. I don't want other children to go through this.
Donating to Women in Crisis is important because it helps women who are just like me, who are desperate to experience safety for themselves and their children. And I believe that feeling safe is a fundamental human right.